y'all, this is Peggie J, Lyons, and today I am your host of Inside SVS, and I am here with the CEO, with the man with a mission,
Yes,
with the big dog, with the owner, with the leader, with the big boss.
All right, it's a lot.
Okay, Miles Triplett.
Yay! Hi, Peggy.
Hello, my love.
How are you doing?
I'm very happy to be here.
All right, why are you happy?
I'm really glad that you chose me.
Well, you know why I chose you, right?
Out of everyone, because of my intellect and my beaming personality, and our great friendship. So clearly, that is the soul. Or
Yeah,
those are the only
no
reasons.
doubt. Yeah. Sure, yes. So I, just wanted to have a good, friendly, great conversation with somebody I do respect, and hopefully that's what will happen right now.
So much fun.
Yes, because it's always fun talking to Pegsters.
Of course. And likewise, my friend. So today we want to get inside the mind of Miles Triplett.
Yes, we do. Let's freaking do it.
And behind the scenes of SVS and all of the things that have been going on. Because it's been a lot.
Okay.
It's been a lot. Let's get into it.
Sure.
So this has been a very significant year for you.
Oh, man.
Very significant.
Big word.
Which means now you have a lot more fans, a lot more people watching, a lot more people who are aware of you than ever before, right?
I'd agree, yeah.
So today, who is Miles Triplett?
Well, same Miles always been. A real ass nigga. Nothing changes about that. Okay, you got it. What more? In what perspective of me? Who is Miles? Who is Miles?
Like, what's driving you? How have you changed? Like, who are you today? Give me like 5 ways that you'll describe yourself today.
So for me, it's hard to answer that question necessarily because I don't really change. Like I don't see myself like changing internally outside of I guess just learning more. So I mean, 5 things I say I've definitely learned over this past year is, for one, people's perspective on certain aspects of the industry are far different from mine. I guess mainly I'll say all 5 are just about people, just how people operate, and seeing what things mean to other people and what things mean to me is like so different. But yeah, I can't say I've changed at all. I mean, I'm still the same hard-working, dick slanging, great comedic. I don't know. I'm just still the same. So it's hard to.
Do you feel like it's hard to describe yourself because you are so private? Because you don't really talk about, much about like your personal life and things like that, to an extent, right? So like, do you feel like it is hard to say like, this is who I am, because that's a little bit more?
I get what you're getting at, but no, because I mean, who I am in my public life is the same person I am in my private life. I don't think there's much of a difference. It's just I don't talk about certain things. So those talking about those certain things doesn't really change, who I am like as a person. I'd say like I do think I am a hard person to just describe though. Like a lot of people, there we go. I use the Tupac like saying where he's like, you ask 5 different people about who I am, you'll get 5 different answers. And I genuinely believe that. I don't think you can go around and just ask 5 different people about, oh, hey, what do you describe Miles? And they're all going to give you like the same exact answer. One thing, like the documentary we did 3 years ago, one of the questions that Kyrie asked everybody was describe Miles. And no person said the same word. Like we interviewed like over 50 people and not one person said the exact same word as the other person. So I feel like that's just a great example of, you know what I'm saying? It's just you get what you get. Depending on the day, hey, man, you get what the fuck you get. And I hope you get the right one.
Okay, cool. Okay, so being a filmmaker, are there 5 films that you would say have either impacted you really, really heavily or that describe you or define you?
Like my own or just like other people's?
I mean, let's say other people's for now.
I mean, favorite film of all time is Lion King. That film encompasses everything to me that a film should be in a short amount of time. Like it's like 85 minutes long, but you have comedy, you have great music, a great score, you have great the great story, great moments, like memorable and quotable moments and stuff. Like everything about a movie to me is like great in The Lion King. But some of my other, I mean, let's say actually, I ain't got this. I started like this year writing a list of like my favorite films of all time because Shannon, my first AD, she asked me like what are my favorite films and I had no fucking idea. So, Lion King, Straight Outta Compton, Hitch.
Okay.
There's a movie called The Greatest Game Ever Played. Never heard of it, have you? Yeah, it did terrible in the box office. It didn't do great, but it's such a great fucking film. It's a movie about a golf player in the 1900s, and he's an amateur golf player, and he takes it all the way to the pros, and like he wins a pro tournament. But Shia LaBeouf plays the main person, and at that time, like I was you good over there? You're shaking the head. Seems like Marcel doesn't like Shia LaBeouf, but all right, whatever. This is when I was big on Shia LaBeouf, you know what I'm saying? He had Even Stevens, he had the classic Holes. You've seen Holes, right?
It's a big one.
It is a big one.
You know,
oh, come on, she knows the song. Yeah, so I was big on Shia LaBeouf, so I was watching anything that he did, and that movie, so good. There's only 2 movies that have ever made me cry, and it's that movie and Lion King. So that's like one of my favorite movies. 8 Mile, Rookie of the Year, Major Payne, Devil Wears Prada, you know, shit like that.
That's very interesting and very surprising.
Which part? Just the movies?
Yes, the types of movies, because most of them are dramas. And most of the films that you create are
comedies, yeah.
And when I say comedy,
okay.
I mean comedy. Just as comedic as you can get. Just push it. So it's like, that's very interesting.
Yes, but I also think it's because I'm a very big critic of comedy. Like I'm very much a hard critic when it comes to comedy. It's very hard for me to see a comedy and be like, oh, that was a good fucking comedy. It's not a lot of comedies that I enjoy. Because somebody else asked me that. Kyrie had asked me, what is my favorite comedy of all time? And I was like, I don't fucking know because I don't like a lot of comedies that are out. So I just told him Major Payne because I fucking love Major Payne. I really want to play a character like Major Payne one day. But yeah, like I would say that's one of my favorite comedies of all time. But yeah, I don't like a lot of comedy movies. So I think that's why that list is like that.
That's very interesting.
I've been trying to reach new heights, yeah.